There's Mr. Pelican waiting for his breakfast. The sun's just coming up. I guess it's around 7 o'clock. My first mate didn't show up. We had a 6:30 appointment, so he didn't show up. I don't know what happened. I sent him a text last night, asked him to confirm. He called me, didn't leave no message or nothing, so I thought he was coming. Evidently, he's not coming. Got a pretty good stiff breeze right now. It's like out of northeast. Hopefully it won't be too rough. Should be going out, coming back, probably going to be the challenge. But we'll be alright. We're rolling up. Only took about 32 pulls to get started. My wind gauge is kind of deceiving. The flag's just hanging down. I know we got more wind than that. I guess it's just an offshore breeze. The wind's coming from where the sun's at, out the east. Alright, no birds, nothing. The water don't look that bad though. That's my main concern, what the water look like. They had about 7 boats launched, maybe 5 or 6 coming from out of Eden now to go out there. Not the only flatboat, they had 2 other flatboats launching. Here we go, folks. Bait Flat Junior mounting up and down from the boatways. Looks like everybody's going out by past the North Draw. Start my usual place by FB2, big control. Nothing there, then I'll go out. I don't like them clouds over there in the southwest. I have an emergency exit though. If something gets too rough, I'm just going to pull right in the canal along Highway 11 and let it flow over. That's my game plan anyway. Beautiful morning. Tide's supposed to be about ready to change right now, I think, from what I looked at. It should start coming in. Let's see what we can do. There they are, folks. All fish to the west side. I made it out a little further than I usually come. But there's the LSU buoy. The water looks great. Water looks great. It always does on the north side, but as you go further out, it's going to get a little bit more dirty. We're going to go on the outside over here, get on the west side, and start trolling, folks. We're going to drop our lines in the water at 7:05. 7:05. West side's not as crowded. We're going to start right past that yellow buoy. Anything on this side, we got too many hang-ups. See one pelican on the water, that's about it. Alright folks, I'm out past the North Draw now. And I am trolling north to south on the west side of the trussels. And hadn't gotten a bite yet. I did hang up 3 times, but did not pop a line. I lucked out. The only thing I caught so far is 1 piece of seaweed. Water is gorgeous. It's you can see the lure down almost 3 feet, but it has a little brown look to it. It's clean, clear, but it has a little brown look to it. I don't know if you can see it right there. There's my catch of the day, folks. I caught somebody's rattle trap with a trailer. Thought I had a hit, but that's all it was a rattle trap and a trailer. Alright folks, here's mile marker 174 on top of the train bridge. And there's always people here. I have no idea why, but they always stack up right along here. I'm going to go out a little further, give it a shot. Still haven't gotten the bite. I've hooked up 6 times on the bottom and never popped on once. Been pretty lucky about that. So I'm going to go out a little further and keep trying. Probably go out to 5 break number 11 and turn around. I don't know what's wrong. We should have caught something by now. Alright folks, this is right past 5 break 8. And up ahead is 5 break 9, FB9, FB8. And they got 3 boats stacked up right here. I haven't seen them catch anything yet. But the last boat came up to the second to last boat and anchored right next to them. So I'm assuming they got the phone call. I don't know. Still ain't caught nothing though, other than somebody's rattle trap. So I'm gonna go around these guys and hit the next 2 fire breaks and then turn around and come in. First fish of the day, folks. Flounder. 825. I had a hit and lost it, but I caught this one right after that. Nice little flounder. Alright folks, I'm out here at 175. Just caught that flounder. Not too bad. No boats going south way. I think I'm gonna go a little further south and turn around and come back up. I had some pretty good action there a few minutes ago, so maybe it'll start up. Alright folks, I got a free lunch for anybody that can tell me what those steel piles are for. They have them every now and then. I really don't know what they're for. Nobody's been able to answer that question. I got a free lunch for somebody that can answer that question. Got some company over there. He's throwing pretty quick though. A lot faster than I go. A lot of people fish those piles. The only thing I can see is down this way it's consistent. Same thing, same thing, same thing, same thing. And then you come up on these, it breaks the pattern up a little bit. Probably breaks the water up a little bit more too. That's why they fish by it. I'm far enough out, I think I'm gonna turn around and start trolling back. Look out folks, they do have trout out here. Look out. First trout of the day. Folks, I'm gonna tell you, that fish will get your heart pumping in the New York sector. That's a nice trout, folks. That's what it looks like when they're trolling in the water. Got the big head up front. Big head up front. First trailer. Second trailer. Yeah, all kind of boats out here today. Must have about 30, 40 boats. I'm on my way in. I'm trolling in. When I get to the end, I'm gonna cut across. Howdy, howdy, howdy. It's 1:08. I'm gonna call it a day. I've been out here 6 hours. Had a great time. I got 8 Silverwonders, 3 Flounders, missed a bunch of Flounders. And the fish, I don't know, the fish were strange today. I get a hit and hook them, but reel them in, they'd come off. I don't know what that's all about. Anyway, I'm on my way back in now. Get ready for the little rough ride going back in this east wind. Now that's more than I'd have caught if I'd have stayed home. Nothing to brag about, but I feel it's a good catch for today's conditions. Sure was nice when I could launch right over there. Pick the boat up right off of Highway 11. And now I gotta make this run into this east wind. It's not that bad though. It's kind of calmed down pretty good. See one boat pounding going in. Here we go folks, going for a ride. Alright folks, we made it back in. I think that's the sheriff's boat going out there and keep time with everybody. That's the job I need. I'd like to have that job. Of course I wouldn't want to work around nighttime, but and looks like the Blue Crab is closed. The flag, wind shifted a little bit more out the east. That rig there is probably the universal trolling rig. I think more people use that than anything. It's a 3/4 ounce rattle trap, and it's got one trailer on it. It's got the green squid and the red trouble hook. That's the one I hooked today. It's also got a leader on it, which I don't particularly care. I mean, a swivel. I don't like that. I don't like nothing on my line, just straight out. But that's probably the preferred rig that most people use out here. 3/4 rattle trap with the trailer. I used to do that, but I found that the 3/4 jig head gets it down faster.